What's up, guys? We got one here from Shack Clips, where we're diving into the whirlwind of modern relationship insanity, talking from the joys of young marriage regret, to child support drama, feminist double standards, and chaos of joint bank accounts. Let's get into it.
What's it like being married young?
So I got married at 21. I'm now 39. That means I've been married for 18 years. And both my partner and I agree that if we had to do this over again, he was also 21 when we got married, we would not. So that's what it's like being married young. Just knowing you married a dear human being who you weren't necessarily a great fit for, and you're together because you love raising your kids and you've also worked hard to create a lot of life together. It's a lot like life on planet Earth. There's a lot of beauty and a lot of devastation. I'm not sure any of us are getting out of that here on the planet. I will say, when I look around, I don't see anyone getting married young that's not trying to run away from some sort of trauma or tied into some religious group. Your brain's not fully formed till you're 25. I would wait till then, at least.
So marriage at 21 is a classic case of you don't know what you don't know. And this lady admits she wouldn't marry the same guy again. So it sounds like 18 years of beauty and devastation, which translates to we stay together for the kids and taxes. And she says young marriage is for traumatized folks or religious zealots, and your brain's not ready until you're 25. So basically, marriage at 21 is like trying to assemble IKEA furniture drunk. You regret it halfway through.
This man just crashed into the back of my fucking car. Because he was looking for his chapstick, he said. Because he was looking for his fucking chapstick, he said. All my shit, bro. Everything I worked for.
So the guy totaled his car and her car for chapstick. I mean, really, chapstick. That's like burning your house down to light a candle. Everything this guy worked for is gone because his lips were dry. But the question is why is this girl crying about it on social media instead of calling 911? That's what inquiring minds want to know. I guess it's priorities. Who knows?
Do you not think you need to be paying child support to him?
No, he makes more money than I do.
But he has the full responsibility of parenting the child. You're not doing anything. You don't even want the baby.
Yeah, if he wanted the baby, he should take care of it then.
You made that up. How much money do you make?
$4,000 a month.
4,000. 4,000. What do you do for a living?
I'm an exotic dancer.
Oh, okay. I mean, you don't want to pay him.
Correct.
No, that's not how this works. Your net calculated at $3,266.81, which brings your child support amount to $653.36, and you cover health insurance?
Yes.
How much is it?
$344 a month.
So that amount is going to be added to that. So $653.36 plus the $344 that he pays in health insurance will be $997.36 a month. He comes back in here, you've made more money, you already know what's going to happen.
So the exotic dancer doesn't want to pay for child support because he makes more money, yet he's raising the kid 24/7 while she's out working it. Yeah, she's popping some stuff all right. And her support payments are, what, $9.97, I think she said, a month? You know, that's barely scratching the cost of diapers and daycare. Anybody who's got kids in daycare knows that shit's expensive. But here's the kicker. Courts still had to twist their arm for that. 90% of custodial parents receive child support are women. And equality? Not in this system.
Media has made us feel like there's better. Like there's always better.
Grass is
And the
greener
thing is,
syndrome.
Boy, it's crazy. Because before you meet somebody that you like, what else are you looking for? You don't know if you're going to see them again. There's no telephone. So you had better get there.
Lock in!
Write a letter. But now it's kind of like, yeah, she's nice, but this one's got a bigger and this one's got
social media has made things, you're able to get things
too easy.
Like things are more accessible.
Yeah.
And men have a lot of options.
Yeah.
More
That's
than women.
true.
They'll be like, oh, I like Susan, but Remy in the back. I like
Stand up, please, Remy. Give us a 12.
Give us a 12. Oh, wait. Move over, Remy. There's Stephanie there.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Can we give it up for Stephanie?
So it's the always better syndrome courtesy of social media. Swipe culture has turned dating into a buffet of unrealistic options. Why commit to Susan when Stephanie might DM you? Men are committing because they're overwhelmed, and women are stuck chasing guys who won't settle. It's not dating anymore. It's a competitive sport with no winners.
Everybody except Anza said women shouldn't be drafted. But y'all want to be equal? So wait a sec. How are you equal if the men are the ones that have to fight and die to defend the country? The men are the ones that build and maintain all the infrastructure. Like, none of this stuff in the studio is built or maintained by women. Do you know that like 90% of infrastructure jobs are still held by men? and that if you look at the top 20 jobs held by women now in 2024 versus 1924 are almost the exact same. So women have had 100 years to do whatever they want, and they still do the same 20 jobs they did 100 years ago. If the men are the ones tasked with every time there's a natural disaster, they have to go out and rescue people from the fires and the floodwaters, and every time there's a war, the men have to go and fight it and defend the country, and anytime there's a criminal who needs to be violently arrested, it's going to be a man who goes and does that, not a woman. Where does the equality come in?
Yeah, women want equality except when it involves war or infrastructure. No problem fighting for promotions, but fighting fires, that's a man's job. And by the way, 90% of infrastructure roles are still held by men. Ladies, you had a century to swap careers, and yet you still dominate jobs like nursing and teaching because deep down you chose comfort over combat. Let's keep chanting about equality.
In my opinion, there are more women looking to settle down, looking for something serious. And I feel like the majority of men are not looking for those type of things, which is why there's an imbalance in the dating pool. We have all these women like, I want my husband, I want to get married, I want to be a mom, I want to, lock it down. And then the men in the pool are like, nah, I'm not trying to do that. Like, I'm still trying to be outside. I want to date multiple people, or they're just looking to hook up. They want to have a situationship. So it's no balance. So you see a lot of women complaining that the men in the dating pool, they're not attracting the type of men that they're looking for because men are not looking for anything serious. That's just my opinion. And with that, because guys aren't looking for anything serious.
Imbalance, it's simple. Men are done being ATMs. They're opting out for freedom, situationships, or even traditional women abroad. And why? Western dating markets are rigged. Men are told to do better while women hold unrealistic expectations. And ladies, if you want marriage, stop chasing the top 10% of men. It's supply and demand, not rocket science.
This job seeker is defending her outfit choice after being sent home from a job interview.
So I just got dress coded during the interview.
The recruiter deemed Tyresha's outfit unprofessional.
And then they decided to reschedule the interview with me for tomorrow. But before they rescheduled, the lady was like, would you like to come back? Like, go change and then come back? And I was like, no.
Although she was given the option to change and return, Tyresha refused on principle.
These are the shorts. Let me turn some side, y'all. These are the shorts.
Her TikTok has been seen over 34 million times, sparking debate on whether Tyresha is in the wrong or not. A majority disagreed with the video, maintaining that the outfit was not professional enough for a job interview.
Her outfit wasn't professional. Well, no shit. Then she refuses to change out of principle. Well, guess what? Principals don't pay rent. Corporate America doesn't care about TikTok likes. Dress for the job you want, not for your OnlyFans audition.
Get over there and talk to him. What am I talking to him for? For whatever the hell's going on. We're trying to figure that out. So get out of the road and get over there and talk to him. We don't have to act like this. Let's act like an adult. Please get out of the road and get over there and talk to him so we can figure out what's going on. Which car was she out of? She was in this one. Yeah. Ma'am, stop. What's going on? Stop walking away from me. You're gonna get in trouble, and I don't want to do that.
I'm not gonna get in trouble.
Stop. Just talk.
I'm gonna get in trouble.
You're an adult. Talk to me like an adult.
I am an adult.
Okay, so talk to me like an adult so we can get this figured out and we can get on with our way.
I'm trying to get on. I'm trying to get on.
You don't have that right now.
I do.
No, you don't. Stop. Ma'am.
I'm sitting down.
Okay.
I don't know what y'all want to ask me.
I want to find out what's going on.
They just pulled up to my car.
Who did?
Everybody outside.
All that group there?
They pulled up to my car. I was parked.
Okay, you were in the silver car and you were parked.
So what other question do you have?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Stop. Why did they pull up on you? What?
I'm wondering the same thing.
This is a train wreck of entitlement. I don't want to talk. Like, ma'am, we were called out for a disturbance. Here she is escalating the situation and now wants to play victim. I mean, adults don't throw tantrums when cops show up. This is the consequences of raising people on social media validation. No accountability, just vibes. But this goes on. Let's keep watching.
It's no big of a deal. Like, I just tried to de-escalate the situation by telling them there's no need for the police to be involved.
Okay.
Basically, I caught her cheating.
Okay. So, that's a civil problem, guys. There's nothing criminal about that, okay?
I'm not saying
right.
I
called the police.
We got called because it's a big what to do in this parking lot.
It's 4 people out here. They made it bigger than what it was.
Yeah, it's also 3 o'clock in the morning and people are usually sleeping. So when when people are yelling, people are going to start calling the police. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I feel.
Okay. Ma'am, do you have an ID I can have?
I do.
Okay, can I have it, please?
You can see it, you cannot have it.
That's fine. I'm not going to keep it. Come on now.
Can we just go?
That's what we want to do. We want to figure out what's going on.
The situation, they just made it bigger than what it was.
I know.
It was no
I don't want it to be a big deal. I want to just get this done, get this over with, and let everybody go in their separate ways. Ma'am, can I have your ID, please?
You cannot have it. You can see it, though.
Oh, my gosh.
What's the point for the ID? There's no crime.
I have to identify her.
What's the crime?
Okay. Will you get her ID and run her, please? Okay. Stop.
No crime. Well, I mean, at 3 o'clock in the morning, somebody was calling it in. I mean, technically, they can utilize disturbing the peace for it. I'm not a peace officer, but if there's any police officers that watch, if you can comment on that, let us know what you think about that. Basically, she's been caught cheating, and she's still arguing with the cops. This is modern dating in a nutshell. Selfishness, deflection, and chaos at 3 a.m. Just hand over your ID. Nobody wants to hear your Netflix-worthy excuse. Relationships today are just high drama and zero responsibility. But we ain't done yet. We got one more of this.
I told you just to be cool with this. Let me hold your stuff so we don't.
Stop!
You're gonna
Stop
pulling away.
God!
You're gonna completely complicate things. Will you get an ID from him? It's not hard.
No.
You're making this overcomplicated.
Ryan.
You
putting me in handcuffs and I couldn't show you my ID. What the?
You refused. Will you put her in your car? Danner, you pulling it up?
You got my keys? Jemiah.
I don't know. I ain't doing nothing for you.
It's that simple.
Actually, come over here and do it. That's who you just with.
Okay. We're not going to have this conversation. Walk back here, please. We'll be back to talk to you in a minute, then.
So, yeah. Hey, check y'all license.
Please walk. Please walk. Don't be difficult on me, please. Stop right here.
So she continues to refuse and be a pain in the ass, and handcuffs she gets. And suddenly it's the cop's fault. And let me hold your stuff so we can talk. But no, let's escalate it. Jesus. Just seems like accountability is a foreign language in this world. And everyone, this is the entitlement Olympics right here. I mean, you have to give props to the officer for displaying lots of patience when dealing with her, because I know I was just getting irritated on the short clip we've heard her. And he's probably thinking, why the hell did I take this call? Why not just go take a break or something? Anyways, guys, we got another one here. Let's move on.
Why are you tripping about $4,000 being missing out of the
Because
account?
it's a joint account, which means you should have ran it by me. You should have ran it by me before you took it out of the account. Is what I'm telling you.
I used it for my sister.
For your sister?
Yeah.
All people, your sister, the one that don't pay us back for every time we give her some money? That's what you talking about?
She needed it. She was behind on her rent.
Oh my God, bro. So you weren't gonna tell me you did it. You just did it without telling me.
I put money in the account just like you, don't I?
Exactly, but don't.
Okay, it's a joint account. Your name on it just like mine,
Listen
right?
here, but I don't never take that. I don't take out a lump sum of money and don't tell you. Is what I'm telling you. Like, you go get something to eat, I don't give a you go in the account doing it, but it's almost 4 G's out of the account, fam.
$4,000, what? You act like we broke.
It don't matter. It's our money. I don't work hard to give it to your sister. What are you talking about?
Shit, you're going to be broke every time you throw 4K out to her sister when she needs it. Basically, 4,000's siphoned out of a joint account for her sister, and no discussion, no heads up. I mean, that's bullshit. Like, why are you tripping? It's our money. Yeah, but the last time I checked, joint means mutual respect, not fund your sister's poor decisions. And men, this is why you don't share finances. Separate accounts equal peace of mind. Anyways, guys, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Modern relationships a dumpster fire. It's fueled by entitlement, unrealistic expectations, and a broken system. Men are opting out because they're tired of being financial and emotional crutches. Want solutions is to educate men on family law pitfalls, demand equality in action, not just words, and embrace personal accountability. As for women, ditch a checklist, embrace humility, and work on genuine partnerships. Also, maybe enforce financial literacy in schools. 4,000 should never vanish for sister emergencies. Society needs balance, not blame. Well, guys, that's the end of the video here today. If you like what you've seen, hit that like button, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Drop me a comment down below what you think. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.